Let's talk about fake Rolex watches. There's a common misconception that I see continually repeated when it comes to authenticating Rolex watches. Often in videos of Rolex watches being authenticated, I'll see in the comment section that people will say, if it's this hard to authenticate a Rolex, why not just buy the fake ones? Or the fakes are getting so close that it's impossible to tell the difference. This is a misconception, and let me explain why. There are 100 different ways for a watch to be fake, but there's only one way for a watch to be genuine. So let me give you a real-world example of social engineering when it comes to fake watches. Here we have two different watches. We have a legitimate Datejust, and then we have a fake case and dial for a Yachtmaster. So what the nefarious individual did is actually open up the Datejust, take the movement out. They then put that movement on a fake dial and into a fake case for the Yachtmaster. So it was a legitimate Rolex movement in a fake case with a fake dial. They then took an ETA clone movement that they ordered off AliExpress, and they put it into the real legitimate case and dial of the Rolex Datejust. So they turned one watch essentially into two and then sold them both for fair market price. He then carefully socially engineered situations where people checked out the case and or the movement, depending on which one's real, and declared them real. Without checking all the components of the watch, however, they never found the deception until the watch came to me to get a service because it wasn't working properly. You open up that watch and lo and behold, it is not a legitimate Rolex movement. In fact, it's an ETA clone. You then continue that deception by throwing in a fake booklet, fake warranty card and papers, and a fake box, and everything looks legitimate when it is not. When the watch is 100% fake, even the so-called super clones, they're actually pretty easy to authenticate. All you need is about 2 minutes, a loop, a case back opener set, and you'll know that this watch is not authentic, again, inside of about 2 minutes. But when the watch is a franken watch, then you have reputation and a lot of concerns on the line because a lot of the watch could be real and some of it could be fake. So you have to go through the hands, the dial, the case, the clasp, etc. Your biggest concern buying a Rolex watch on the secondhand or gray market isn't actually these super clone fakes. Again, those are actually pretty simple to identify. It's buying a franken watch that has some real parts, some fake, or parts from a bunch of different watches that have been cobbled together. And that's why it's really good to see, especially your gray market dealer, doing really intricate checks. They're not being fooled. They're looking at every single detail, and you should expect them to look at every single detail to know that you're not getting ripped off in a small way or a big way.